Hello guys, this is Spicy Updates with Lovely Aunt. How you guys doing? Do not forget to like the video. Thank you so much for stopping by and for liking as always. So you guys, Victoria and Shaun had this fun question. Well, this is a task, a big gift to them. I don't know if it has anything to do with this Aquafina word, okay? Is how much you know your partner, you guys. But before then, let's get into this conversation happened earlier. I had apologized to you guys that today has been so busy, but definitely I was going to catch up. This conversation has was had earlier, where Shaun revealed a lot about being strategic. Okay, he was kind of advising Victoria, to also up her game, just take whatever it is you are doing to your own advantage, whatever it is you have around you to your own advantage. Don't move like a puppy. Oh God, what did he say? You guys, he said don't move like a pet puppy or something puppy. Okay, yeah, the fact that this boy is being strategic about this game is giving me joy because if you watch some of his utterances, the other time he mentioned that being in a ship is a privilege that he had to enjoy all the privileges of being in a ship. And today they had this conversation, and that was really amazing. In fact, I'm not surprised because Victoria has loosened up, and that fun side is actually coming out, so she gets to have one or two conversation with Shaun. Even yesterday morning, I think yesterday morning, while Shaun was eating bread, and she was like, I thought you don't like bread that much, the way you take bread now. So you could see that the bond between both of them is kind of like coming very closer, and they are getting to know each other more, getting to talk more. Yeah, I know that Shaun is entangled, yet Shaun is now with Wani, and what they have is, for so far, it hasn't really been toxic, is smooth and going well. But at the same time, I think himself and Victoria are getting to know each other the more. At least when you communicate with people all the time, you get to understand them better, they get to understand you better. So they are trying to like re-strategize, plan on new strategy. Let me continue with mine, but whatever you're doing, do it, take it to your advantage, because we don't understand what's going to happen after Sunday. I had mentioned in one of my uploads about this, the way Biggie was stressing on the question, are you ready to play the game, the custodian, whatever. Like, everybody is just, it just kept everybody in suspense. Nobody knows what it's going to be. And you guys saw the diary section today, so nobody knows if it's going to be, if they're going to be unpaired soon. We heard they're going to be paired with other housemates before, like you can be paired with another person. So we don't know what's coming. We just wait till Sunday. But the fact that both of them are really getting more closer, yeah, honestly, guys, I am loving it. And it's also going to help their game. You can see that Victoria is becoming more lively, more happy, because she's talking to people, she's getting to know people. Sean was like, don't get things in your head, or just feel free, mingle with people, get to know people, talk with people, just use every opportunity to your advantage. Yeah, seriously, that's a very good one. That is a very good move, okay, you guys. Now, thank God I didn't miss out on this one, this fun game. I had told you guys that I just when I came on to watch, okay, that was, they were already dressed in this Aquafina, so I didn't even know what they were happening. But that was Nelly and the Mbadiwe twins exchanging words. Then later, Biggie had instructed them to do this. How much you know your partner? Your partner faces another side. You face another side. They will ask you a question about your partner. You put it down, and they will ask your partner about you. He puts it down. Then you guys will turn. Then when you give the answer, they will cross-check with what your partner has written if it tallies. So you guys, could you guys believe that Shaun and Victoria don't even know much about themselves? And it has really gotten me thinking, because I don't know, does it mean they don't really know each other that much? But there was one particular question Shaun was able to answer about Victoria, her longest relationship, which he said 4 months. I'm like, 4 months? Let's Could it be that the speculations that Victoria was his ex may be true? But I don't think so, because if Victoria was his ex, he would have known a whole lot of things about him, because most of their answers did not tally. when Victoria was asked where Shaun is from, she said Edo, which was very correct. But when Shaun was asked, he said Imo or Delta. So it could be that these two, were they just getting to know each other? They said they've known for 3 years, or they've been doing, or probably he has been on a work level, but they haven't really had that time to be close. Or probably Victoria likes Shaun, but she was expecting him to make that move, which he hasn't. She being quiet, and or they were just getting to know each other, and Big Brother came, they decided to came on. Like a whole lot of things coming on my head. I said, okay, Shaun, you know her longest relationship. But when Victoria was asked about Shaun's longest relationship, Victoria said 1 year, while the answer was 2 to 3 years. That was Shaun's longest relationship, was about 2 to 3 years, but Victoria said 1 year. So that means these two do not really know each other that well, that much. They don't really know each other that much. Okay, they don't really know each other that much. I think I need to do a thorough research on both of them. I've actually checked. I don't think, because I've seen Shaun's ex on Blue Therapy, and whoa, one very beautiful. I think I brought it here sometime to you girls. She's black beauty, pretty, but it seemed because of the travel. According to them, they said they met in Dubai, right? Yeah. Then they asked other questions. What's your lowest point? Like, thing that really frustrates you when you go so low. I think Victoria said if she's broke. I think that was the same thing. Someone said so. Both of them is the same thing. There were lots of questions that were thrown at them. While Anita asked the questions, then Ruthie, I'm sorry, I keep calling this girl Ruthie, Nelly puts down the mark. So I think it was only just one question they got correctly. And I know that is going to spark a whole lot of reactions. So that means both of you don't know each other. But the 4 months he was able to answer. Well, I said, well, I don't think it's Shaun, because if it's Shaun, um Victoria would have been able to answer, because it was the last relationship. It was Victoria would have been able to answer it, but she could not answer. It was Shaun. So probably they have talked about it, just meeting somebody on the surface. But how come Shaun doesn't know where Victoria is from? Well, it's very possible. People can meet, start talking, and you can see that they talk on a daily, but the person hasn't really had the time to ask you where you from. The person will actually know your tribe. Oh, she's this, oh, she's that, but you don't know where this person is from. Yeah, that's the case. But from what we are seeing in the house, I think both of them need to be getting more of the time. Something happened today after the I keep calling it arena games, not arena games. That was before I left for work. After the gym, in the morning they normally go for their workout. So while they were seated, Shaun was, that couch. Shaun was just sitting. When you have a couch, you're not really sitting where you're supposed to sit. You just sit like on top of the couch. Don't know if you guys understand me. So he was there. I think it was TJ that was on the other side. Victoria just came, sat close to, but she didn't really waste time. She stood up. So I think they are beginning to they are loosening up. She is loosening up, and they are beginning to build up some connections, which is beautiful, which is needed for the game. Yes, it is 100% needed for this game at this time, you guys. It is needed for the game at this time. They are a pair, and fans are voting them as Shatora pair. Then when they get unpaired, I don't think they are going to start working individually now. Because a lot of them are still in the house. They might be unpaired and be paired with other. The way Big Brother was just explaining this thing before the show even started, that your pair may be paired with your partner may be paired with another person. Let's just see the new twist. Okay, after Sunday, let's just see what's going to happen after Sunday. Whether there are going to be lots of changes, but unpairing them, I think it's too early to start unpairing them from week 4 when they have like week 10. I think it's too early, because even if they have to, like, let's vote individually, it should be maybe towards the like last 2 weeks before they can unpair, so that they will now know who is, because at the end of the day we are looking for one winner. But the fact that these people are getting conversation, there are so many things we don't talk about. They get conversations, just like I told you guys that he was like, I thought you don't like bread that much. When she said it yesterday morning, I was like, Okay, so you even know Shaun, but I'm just surprised that they failed most of their questions. And if I almost all the persons, though some were still ongoing before I decided to bring you guys this gist. But at least we are not going to, at least for now, let me say I'm giving them a 60. They have really impressed me so much with the way they are getting along with this discussion. And I love Wani for also encouraging Shaun to spend more time with Victoria. It is really working. And Victoria is coming. If you really heard her discussion with Cassia today, talking about who she wants and who she doesn't want, Godwell and all that. And when she was mentioning that the weather is too cold, whether Biggie is going to, what did she even say that Biggie is going to do? Okay, Biggie is going to call all the chiefs and tell them to do some work or something. Like she's beginning, Sean even said it while both of them were having that discussion. She's beginning to come to her real self. She's beginning to come to her real self, who she really is. Victoria talks. It's not that she's chatty, cha 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 cha. No, no, no. She can just say one thing. You be like, when somebody speaks, you turn back and say, "Come, who said this thing?" And it's always very funny. But today, while Nelly and Mbadiwe were just doing notice, she was just like this, looking at Nelly like, "I beg, what's my own?" So you guys, that was it. That's just the fun game for the Shatoria pair. Okay, everything about them is always very special. People will talk about them. At least they are the ones now that didn't get most of the questions. I know that social media will be on fire. Everybody is going to be talking about them because how much. But these 4 months of a relationship, we really need to find out what happened, what went on, what went wrong. And there was something they asked Victoria. She said when she upgraded her car, there was a conversation that happened in the house sometime, and Victoria, I think Shaun said something when she wanted to buy her second car. She didn't say buy her. She said when she upgraded her car. This girl is a soft girl, oh. She's not just a common now. I think she's doing so well for herself. Well, you guys, that's that. I can't just wait for the show to end because I really can't wait for the post-show gist, post-show updates, post-show drama. I really want to see how these housemates are going to get along post-show. But let's just keep watching. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like and share your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.